Hi Virgo, so I like to get straight into the readings. If there is anything that you feel you need to know about the readings, then I do encourage you to read the descriptions box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information that I use for your read can always be found in my pinned comments below. And cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that this might not be your story at all. Okay, this could be someone else entirely different that your Virgo is dealing with, and equally Virgo, if you just take what's resonating for you and leave what doesn't for another Virgo. These reads, they cannot and will not resonate for absolutely everybody all of the time. Okay, right. Okay, so Virgo, your first card out is the Page of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Also, any of the zodiacs that I do shout out, please do keep an open mind, okay? They could be indications of the other person that you're dealing with, absolutely, or they could just be placements somewhere in your own chart. Now I'm going to reject these because I drop those. I drop them when the Nine of Coins flipped over. Nine of Coins is Virgo energy and the King of Cups is Scorpion energy. So we're going to pill all of your cards and then we'll get into your story, okay? You've got the Hierophant, it's Taurus. That one definitely wants to be seen. The Six of Swords, okay, that's Aquarius. It's for Virgo, thank you. Judgment, Pluto, so Scorpion energy. It's for Virgo, please. Thank you. Okay, the Knight of Coins, Virgo energy. Okay, right, so there's too many here to go into your spread. So what I do with these, whenever we get a huge bunch that jump out like that, there's a reason for it, okay? And you'll often find that it's a bonus message for somebody. It may or may not be tied in with this. Sometimes it is, but other times it's just a completely different side message. Right, so what does it say? Eight of Coins, Queen of Swords, the Devil. Ace of Coins, Seven of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, Libra, Capricorn. And then there's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Ace. And the Seven of Cups is Scorpion. Right, so your side message. This is indicating quite possibly, Virgo, for some of you, not all of you, someone is looking into what you're currently doing for a career. So someone's looking into how you're earning, okay? Why it's any of their business, I don't know. But someone's certainly looking into your finances, looking into your career. There's a possibility that someone is trying to, it's not test you, it's like get a feel for whether or not you're suitable for a particular position. So that this feels like it could just be someone who's looking at your CVs. I mean, for all I know, you could have been handing out your CVs. You could be actively looking for work and someone's looking over your CV. But they've taken it one step further with that Devil. And it feels like, because it's come out with the Queen of Swords, it feels like an intrusion on your privacy beyond the normal expectations. So if you have been handing out your CVs, as I say, this is someone who is looking into your social media and trying to build up a history on who you are as an individual instead of just looking at your credentials. You know, that they're looking more into your private life, which it's not right. I mean, let's be honest. We know that goes on, but it doesn't make it right, okay? Because it is overstepping boundaries. You can see, like Devil, boundaries. Someone is overstepping your personal boundaries. and it's to do with the Eight of Coins opportunities. You can see that this deck is a wee bit different from traditional tarot, so the meanings have deviated ever so slightly from the meanings that you might be accustomed to. Okay, that's why I'm reading it a bit differently. But yeah, it's certainly not a good thing to happen. So it might be wise, if you're about to hand out your CVs, it might be wise just to quickly retract, go into all of your social media, clean it up, anything like that, deactivate it, you know, anything that's going to help you, basically. Ace of Coins, Seven of Cups. Now, this Ace of Coins is a bit different because it's about luck, and then you've got Seven of Cups choices. So Virgo, you're going to come across a really lucky, it's like a lucky find, a lucky opportunity. Okay, so basically whatever it is that you're trying to achieve at this time, do keep an open mind, because I get the suspicion that you're going to be receiving opportunities that that you're not necessarily looking in that direction of where these opportunities are coming from. Okay, so it's all about keeping an open mind. You finish your spread, please, for Virgo. Okay, Two of Cups reversed, so that is Cancerian energy. So Virgo, please. Thank you. Eight of Wands is Sag, and then the Lovers, Gemini. Okay, so with this being a mid-month read, it is engineered towards love and relating. What's under there? The Queen of Wands. Wow. That's Aries energy. Okay. Some of you are not going to want to hear this. You're really not, because of that judgment. So before I go any further, I am going to clarify this judgment, because it has come out with the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is central to your read, right? Everything else that's going on around you is surrounding this Six of Swords. And this is you having left something in the past. Unfortunately, it's coming back around though. That's why I said some of you are not going to want to hear this. Tell me more, please, about judgment for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah, Six of Swords again, and the Eight of Coins. Now, this could be an individual. It is someone from the past, I'm afraid to say, because as we saw, judgment was clarified with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Coins. All right. It does feel romantic. It does feel like ex energy, like literally. Oh man, and I know it's going to really frustrate some of you, but it's as clear as day. Look, there is an ex who has still got the hots for you. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, Six of Swords, Judgment. It could be, but not necessarily, somebody that you met at work or at college or uni or something like that. It feels like a childhood type sweethearts vibe to it. Someone is basically reminiscing over the good times, Page of Wands, that you two shared, and they don't like the fact that they're currently single. Okay, so they're looking for a lifetime partner, and they have got it in their heads that basically you are their lifetime partner. All right, a Hierophant. I mean, everything about this read is pointing towards you guys were once an item. You're now no longer an item. They're coming back in to basically make promises to you. Knight of Coins, Two of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands. Yeah, again, the Two of Cups reversed. There was something between you, right? There is now no longer a relationship there. And this person has been wanting to come in towards you for a very, very long time, that Knight of Coins. it's also indicating that they're going to send you a message, and they're going to be super careful about what it is that they say to you as well. For some of you, this individual might have left the relationship situation with you because they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. That Two of Coins coming out in reverse can indicate that that situation, it's backfired on them. Basically, that situation didn't go in the way that they expected. That relationship is now over. So here they come. Here they come in towards you to offer you something. You can see this person's holding something, holding like a box, an offering. They're offering something. That Eight of Coins is confusing me though, because if you look at the illustrations of this Eight of Coins, the guy isn't working on his coins. He's building a shelter to keep his dog and his squirrel and his most private and valuable possessions safe and dry from the rain, right? Now, I'm getting the impression that that's your energy, Virgo. It's like you're trying to protect your family, you're trying to protect your nearest and dearest. You did do the same for this individual in the past, but they, for whatever reason, decided that they weren't wanting your shelter anymore, something like that. It's a difficult read because there's so much that's going on here. Why this Two of Cups reverse, please, for Virgo? I'm really sorry to those who absolutely hate reads that say like an ex is coming back in. I don't like those kind of reads either, all right? Because I'm of the mindset that like the past is in the past. That there is nothing of value that can possibly come from the past, like ever. That's just in my opinion. Your read though, it is coming out that someone from your past is clearly coming back in towards you. We have now clarified the Two of Cups reverse with the Emperor. So that could be Aries or Divine Masculine energy. It could be someone that you had children with, or someone that you wanted children with. Basically, long-term commitment as well, because we now have the Hierophant and the Emperor. That could potentially be a marriage situation. Maybe you guys were separated. And that could mean anything. That could mean physically separated because they had to go away to work someplace else. Or it could be romantically separated, you know, calling a break on the marriage or a relationship. But then bringing it back in. Tell me about this Eight of Wands, please, for Virgo. Eight of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay, so the Eight of Wands has been clarified with the Eight of Wands reversed. This is a push and pull energy if ever I've seen it. That's a tug of war. It can also indicate unexpected delays, unexpected cancellations. So if someone has made travel plans, that could very, very quickly be cancelled on a dime. Someone's travel plans could well fall through here with this. And that could add injury to insult. you know. As I said, this read, Virgo, is really, really confusing, right? Because it's not, first of all, it's irritating me, because it is about someone from the past coming back in, and as I've already said, I don't like readings like that. They never sit well with me. Maybe it's just because of like my personal experiences. You know, every time someone from my past has come back in, nothing good has ever come of it. They've remained as abusive as how they always were. All right, so when it comes down to that, I'm really closed off. I'm really closed off to it. So I don't know if my frustrations are coming through and interfering with your read. That's very, very possible. You know, I always get really triggered and annoyed at someone from the past coming back in. It pisses me off, like, so quickly. So I've tried to disconnect from that, but then I'm still confronted with these feelings of irritation. So how much of that belongs to me and how much of that is actually belonging to the Virgo collective? All right, it's difficult. It's difficult to tell the difference between the two. So we do see that it's quite possible, Virgo, that this is someone that you had a family with, and they have become jealous because I do get the very strong impression, High Priestess under there, that you have moved on from this particular relationship. You've put it behind you. And they are coming back in because they have been triggered by quite possibly a new partner. If you have a brand new partner, Virgo, your past person is being triggered by your new partner. And that could also explain that Two of Cups reversed and the Emperor. Could this be the fact that you finally found someone that was decent, kind, honest and loving and nurturing and worth you investing your energies into? It's triggered someone from the past and they've sat there and gone, hold on, I could get Virgo back if I wanted to. And with that Page of Wands being there as well, I can't quite move away from the fact that could your past person be using a child that you guys had together as an excuse to get back in touch? Are they using them as like a human shield almost? Because I am getting that impression and I can't quite move away from it, especially when you consider that we had the Eight of Wands being clarified with another Eight of Wands, but that one came out in reverse. So it's little wonder if you're going to be sitting there going, why are they coming back now? I'm happy. I'm finally getting my life in order. I'm finally moving on. You know, I'm happy, I'm settled, I'm doing well, I'm doing really, really good. And then all of a sudden, you're getting this message. Very, very unexpected message. There's something about the past person's energy I can't disconnect from how icky it feels. But again, I don't know if that's because of my own past experiences. I try as hard as I can to read exactly as I'm seeing it. But sometimes we will get triggered ourselves. It happens. We're only human, you know. Yeah, look, you got the Five of Wands under there and the Sun. So Leo again, High Priestess, that's the Moon. You're happy, you're genuinely happy, you're genuinely doing good. Your money's looking good, your career's picking up. Your family is getting to that point now where you're starting to feel stable and safe. But then, Five of Wands. It tells you there on the card, battles, tug of war, push and pull, back and forth, unnecessary drama, chaos, unnecessary confusion. It's all of that. Now, you might have felt that this was going to be inevitable with that High Priestess. You might have already seen all of this anyway in a tarot read that you've either done on yourself or a read that you had done on your behalf. You might have already seen all of this. Either way, you were expecting this exact individual to come back in towards you. It's under there, the Two of Coins. Again, this particular Two of Coins is Capricorn energy. But again, it's different from traditional tarot. You've got a dog in the background that's bringing what looks like to be this guy's lunch. So you've got a really good partner in your energy. Not all of you, but a lot of you have already got a good, honest, decent, kind, caring partner who quite possibly does bring you lunch at work, at your workplace as well. You know, treats you really, really well. And this feels like a reminder of remembering where your loyalties are. Because don't get me wrong, whoever this is from the past, they're going to lay it on thick. Like, they are genuinely going to lay it on thick. They are going to put on a show, tell you everything that you ever wanted to hear, to deliberately confuse you, to make you think that they've honestly changed. Because if you look at it this way, King of Cups, Six of Swords, Two of Cups reversed. That's someone who is telling you everything that you want to hear, but they don't actually have any follow through with it. So if that is someone from your past coming back in because they're purely jealous of the new relationship that you've got, please do be super, super careful. And make sure that they can back up whatever it is that they say with action. Okay, so changed behaviour on a consistent basis is going to be what you're looking out for here. Okay, right, so let's try and keep the pace moving. So Virgo, please. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. It could well be a return of a twin flame connection. That is also very, very possible, especially with that push and pull energy, that back and forth. Acceptance is a key to inner peace. At times you must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So the behaviours of others is beyond your control, but how you react, how you respond to the behaviours of someone else is within your control. And also, I always say, never internalise the behaviours of others towards you. Okay, and then you've got balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So everything needs to be fair, balanced, and equal. Okay, wow, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime, and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, quite possible that some of you are in fact dealing with a divine connection. Twin flame, soulmate, anything like that. You might have been waiting for this for a long, long time, and for those of you who are dealing with a twin flame situation, you quite possibly were never expecting to hear from your counterpart ever again, but their recent communication or their very soon incoming communication is going to really solidify for you that, you know, this is a twin flame situation, because a lot of the times you would have found yourself really sort of questioning whether or not it was a one-sided situation. And for those where that is resonating, you'll know exactly what it is I'm talking about, okay? It's really, really difficult to try and explain quickly everything that is felt within a twin flame situation. But for those of you who suspect, you might have been doubting that the other person was feeling everything that you were feeling and all the rest of it, okay? The divine is having a huge part to play in that situation, right? For those of you where this is about an ex that's coming back in because they are jealous of your new relationship, remember that your new relationship, they are treating you with love, humanity and kindness, and they were divinely guided towards you. And the ex has quite possibly been talking to mutual friends, and they don't like the fact that you're now happy. So just keep that in mind, because this could be an ex who is trying to interfere in or with your divinely orchestrated relationship. Okay, so Virgo, please. High vibes. Surround yourself with positivity, connect with yourself or source, and finding your tribe. Okay, so keep your vibe high. As we've already said, try not to allow the behaviors of others to make you feel like crap. Okay. Oh, that was super quick. Sacred Union, number 24. Wow. And there is a sacred union in this read. We have already mentioned that one of these relationships, Virgo, is divinely guided. So you absolutely do have to use your best intuition on which of these relationships is the divinely guided one. Okay. Right. Higher states of awareness can be realized via the divine act of merging soul vibrations through love. One of the most powerful ways to embrace with the infinite source of love and glimpse the divine mysteries of the universe is via the sacred union of love. The fusion between the masculine and feminine energies through the act of conscious sex is one of the most powerful forces that one can experience. The cosmic power and energy exchange as a result of this union is a profound channel to experience heightened transcendent states of consciousness. When you unite with unconditional love and absolute trust with your partner, with no judgment and criticism for self or other, you unlock doors to libraries of infinite knowledge. You climb ladders of consciousness within you and glimpse higher realms of existence. You emerge from the experience with expanded states of awareness and understanding. Through this loving channel, connection to divine beings can be made, and the riddles of the universe are revealed. This divine, holy act of love does not need a physical partner. It can also be achieved through the spiritual communion of souls in deep meditation. Always keep in mind that it is only through unconditional love and trust that doorways will open. By releasing all misplaced assumptions about this channel of connection through unconditional love, you're inviting in expanded states of consciousness. And it says that this card is associated with the heart, the third eye and the crown chakras. And then the positive affirmation is, I am grateful for the loving, deep connections that allow my spirit to soar. So basically with this one, it was a really convoluted way of explaining that you have got an incredibly strong soul connection with another already around you. And it's there to help get you closer to love and to yourself as well, okay? Because if you remember the whole thing about twin flame connections, it's all about union with the self. If there was a physical separation, yes, it certainly looks like it's coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because somebody has been putting in the work. Someone has been focusing on their self-growth, their self-worth. They've been focused on their soul's journey. This divine connection is now, it certainly looks like it's coming into full-blown physical union as well. In the meanwhile, it's gonna cause a huge question mark over that other person from your past. Now, the easy way to ascertain the difference between a twin flame relationship and a relationship with a dangerous individual is to ask yourself a couple of questions. The first one, did your life path change when you met that person? If yes, then chances are quite good that, yeah, that's a twin flame, because a twin flame is a catalyst to get you onto your spiritual journey. So your entire life course will change, right? The other question is, which of these two has hurt you deliberately? Because a twin flame would never hurt you deliberately. They wouldn't. It's Virgo, please. Okay. Ooh, sensuality. Embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you're savouring one of the coolest aspects of being alive, sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash on champagne and chocolate, or you could tune in and enjoy the incredible gifts all around you, the taste of orange, the sounds of the forest, the texture of corduroy. I don't know your life. The point is, it's time to savour whatever your senses can grab a hold of, even if that means that you're being sensual, brackets, gross. Okay, there's a lot of sexual energy towards the end of that read there, Virgo. You know what, whichever way you want to indulge, it's completely up to you. Just make sure that you're having a good time while you're doing it, that's all I can say. So that was your reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in the descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.